Welcome to another video. First off, allow me to say this. I do not seek any validation. I do not care for those who wish to correct me, or anyone for that matter. I am who I was and am before I came into this world. Simply because to exist, you have to already exist. I am before my name. I am before I was labeled based on the color of my skin, the location I was born in. I am before the personality that you know me as. I'm yet a spirit experiencing in a form you call human. What society does is that it shapes you based on their beliefs. And yet all this reality is to me are a collection of beliefs. Just as one would call me American because I was born on a certain landmass. And just as all people name certain things, label it based on their aspect of observation, and say this is based on their perception, and yet all is true. All truths are true. To get down to it, my truth is this: we were born into a world, a hologram, and yet all things were made of atoms. Atoms are empty space. They have no solitude. Therefore, atoms only conform to the observer, and that which you define certain things as, it becomes true, because objects are only thoughts completed. I am not an American or a Jamaican, or I do not follow these beliefs because I choose not to be confined and defined based on others' beliefs. Just as DNA is simply a collection of beliefs. You inherit information from your parents when you are born. Therefore, you come out to look like them. In some aspects, act like them. Based on what you are told, your environment, and we allow our environment to shape and mold us based on their beliefs. And yet what I am choosing to do is to be myself now. I know that I do not age because atoms do not age. I know that I cannot die because I was before this form, and yet we call human. I know that I can't be judged, only be judged by myself, because I was before words. I was before judgments, the words and the labels. I was before the languages. So what I'm saying is, and encouraging people to do, is be yourself. Don't allow people who would scold you or call you crazy or name you names and things of that nature because of their confined beliefs, because of their indoctrination, because they choose to subscribe to others' beliefs. I must respect others' beliefs, and that I love others for believing what they believe. In this world we would call reality is simply one portion of a reality. There are multiple realities. For example, when you sleep and you close your eyes, there's a whole nother world that you wake up to every night or every time that you sleep. Yet you only simply shifted your focus on a different aspect of reality, a different aspect of beliefs. Sometimes you remember, sometimes you don't. Yet you do know that you make something out of nothing every night. I am before forms. I am before words, judgments. I am before labels, countries, states, cities, to claim this or that, to embrace separation. Because I am awake, I know that it is an illusion, that it is all made up. And for that, it is beautiful. And I love it for its expression is beautiful. so I express myself. I choose my own beliefs. As I change and know that what is because I believe it is. I choose to be who I am, not based on those who seek to define me based on their indoctrination, based on their fear that they may be judged because they are religious or born into a specific religion. Though their truths are true, their truths are only true for them, for the observer, based on their perspective as they express themselves as a portion of God. So I only encourage those who wish and dream a specific thing that would probably have people calling you crazy. Push that aside. Be yourself. Love yourself. And know the truth. And that all truths are true. If you seek it, if you want it, know that it is possible. All things are possible. Know this. Never forget this. You were, before you were labeled, before you were taught to defend your culture, your color, your city, state, your country, before the words of labels to say that you would be judged based on their perspective and their thought process, to be enslaved based on the collection of thoughts of other people.